welcome back for what I think will be the final episode of Shadowheart Does Baldur's Gate 3. In the last episode, we killed Gortash. We have both Netherstones. We have a bunch of allies. The last thing I want to do before we head out is just do some shopping. So I'm going to head over to Rivington. If we can get to 5,000 for the stone here, that will be a very minor buff. I mean, our attack bonus is so high that we hit everything anyway, but we might get a little bit out of this, you know? A little extra saves. And then we might also buy some potions. We should save a little bit for the final shop, because they usually sell scrolls of Globe of Invulnerability, as well as Universal Resistance Potions, both of which are going to be the best thing we could ever possibly have. But in the meantime, let's sell all the crap we've accumulated that we don't need
Your tum-tum wants
to this dude.
Yes! I has lots of stuff.
I do wish you could sort this by latest. I guess we ultimately don't need the Infernal Iron. Or do we? I guess if I should go and check. Let's not go to that just yet. Sell that. Sell this. Sell this. That. That. Right. Right. That. This. This. Cutting broom. Obviously, some of the stuff we never ended up using. But it's all nostalgic. Crusher's Ring, poison resistance. There's only like one enemy in the entire game that does poison damage. And it's earlier than you can get this ring. It's the spiders in Act 1. Boots of Speed. Helldusk. Swearsy, Tyrannical Jackboots, Acid Resistance, Gauntlet of the Tyrant. Nah. Gloves of Dex, Luminous, Poisoner's Gloves, Raven Gloves. Raven, I don't like those. I can sell this. Harper's Beastmaster Chain. Okay, well, that's good. Black Diamond we can sell. Just restack those together, please. Are these different? Phase optimizer? I totally thought those were smoke bombs. Smoke powder bombs. Gold chalice, gold ingots. I guess we can sell these now that we've read them. Just selling these legendary books to this random kobold. Oh, you don't have enough for all of this all at once. My bad. Put these back. Okay. Let's pop over to Damon as well real quick. Because I want to see if... I've never gotten the Owlbear companion in the end. I just want to see if there's like a dialogue we have to do with him or something. Or if we actually did not get it or did get it. I don't know. The only thing the wiki says is that you have to talk to him about giving the owlbear growth hormones or something. But that dialogue option didn't appear when I talked to him. He is up here. And see, he's gonna have plenty of money, so we can sell all of our stuff to him. We've got a bunch of high-level spells. We might want to pick up some water. As funny as that is.
What can I do for you?
Yeah, he doesn't have any dialogue about that. But he has some amount of money. Here, you can take our books. Where did our books go? You don't even have any potions. Man, your inventory sucks. It's fine. Okay. Who has water? Where can we find water? Let's try, let's try these two. Or this place for water? That seems like it would be a place that sells water. Maybe you can't buy water. Maybe I actually know that. Is water purchasable?
Noble stock is why the customers came. We were out in our arses soon enough without it. Too bad my worthless... This'll help. I'll be able to propagate a fair few from this one. Go on then.
You do not sell water. And you only have 13 gold. Okay. Is there any water in your place? Can't believe I'm sneaking around someone's house to steal water. All right, let's check Lorokan. I do also really want that potion of sleep.
Welcome back to Sorceress. What will it be?
You don't sell water, but you do have a lot of money, so we'll do all our selling here. Where's our traveler's chest? Right here.
Let's see.
Okay, all of this crap. Here to here. Pick up.
Welcome back. What will it be?
Then there were spears, maces, more maces. Are these different maces? Is that everything? Yeah, looks like it. Okay. Alright, and then we will compromise for the last bit of our money during the final shop. Also, we can sell these because Damon didn't want them. Alright, well, if there is no water, I believe we have high-level spells of every type. Maybe there's a scroll of create water here. Cone of cold. Animate dead. Globes of invulnerability. Those are way too expensive for me. Lightning bolt. I might want the misty steps though. Those are always useful to have. Well, I have Otto's irresistible dances I could sell, don't I? I won't need the telekinesis. I can sell these. Seeming. Planner binding. Okay, there is no way to create water here. Alright.
Please.
Okay, let's just go to Rivington and buy our statue for 5,000. I don't even know if that makes it into the final fight, but we're gonna find out. I guess we ultimately didn't end up ever having enough money to buy that bow, did we? The 3,000 one that gives initiative. Let me just see if he sells water. And this guy over here might also sell water. These are like kind of general stores.
I'm not paid to debate with civilians.
I bet it is a token.
Taxes for you to protect us, not these intruders.
I'm
Welcome. You see to peruse
Water?
the special goods, I take it.
No water. No water for you. No potions either, interestingly enough.
Donations?
Donations. Nada. Addis, you got any water? Didn't you have some, like,
You did me a
Pitcher of
real
infinite
favour,
water or
Catherine,
some such
had
junk?
Fancy junk stashed behind all the cobwebs. Would I try to fool a sharpie like you? Have a look.
Sure.
Stay away from.
Alright, so does this thing actually work? Maybe you can't do it right now. Does this actually do anything? Hold on, everyone. Ah! OBS, no! No! Okay. Alright. Come on back. Da, 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 do. Sorry, I'm fixing it. I'm fixing it. No panicking. No panicking. Panicking, Skywalker. Oh, came back just in time for me to click quit. Fantastic. Fantastic. I'm bringing it back. So I did see that the decanter creates water surfaces when thrown. It did not say that it survives, but let me check. We just want water so that we can do a damage combos with our non-piercing damage. So if I
Lark has got in his crate.
throw
I don't know. Lunch?
this here,
I bet that's where he keeps the valuables.
it is destroyed. Okay. But it is a water source, so I'll take it. It's a bottle of water. That's all we'll need. Okay, let's go. I like to lick lollipops. Did you have a potion that I could buy?
Welcome. You see to peruse the special goods.
You're not.
I take it.
That's not what I meant. But if you do insist on continuing to be difficult...
Let's go see Popper. And Boney. Popper and Boney sitting in a tree. Popper and Boney sitting. What do I think? So we're coming to the end of this. Maybe we should talk about what I think about this game. I do like Baldur's Gate. I don't think it's anywhere near as good as other people think it is. I think people like to talk about all like the weird things that developers plan for. But usually those things are pretty low effort on their part. A piece of dialogue here. Flying. There's still no normal potions. Or like just like the coding required to kill a boss fight if you manage to click the thing that comes after it. What the? How do I have this? A wizard's whose backpack is this? I don't even care. Just selling it. This is Starian's crap? I do think it is occasionally cute that they've thought of something. But more often than not, I find things that they didn't think about. Just like
Browse our bespoke stony
any number of things that we've seen along the way, like when we, like kidnapping in Act 2.
It is our most
They-
sought after service.
I mean, I'm pretty sure that's not because they planned on it. It's just because the way they coded it makes it so that it's buggy like that.
Delighted. Customs are her I'll have
All right, so there's our statue. I do think, dialogue-wise, it's pretty disappointing. The story is fine, but I do think, and the characters individually are fine, but like many in RPG, they don't develop relationships with each other, except for at the very beginning of the game. Where is the statue? It's right here. Okay, so let's take a long rest, and then let's start the end sequence. At the beginning of the game, you got like the stuff where Lae'zel tries to kill Shadowheart, or Astarion bites you, and I think it's like Karlach who wakes up and finds out, or the Will and Karlach thing. But past that, nothing. They don't say a word to each other. Not a damn thing. And that's pretty disappointing. I will say that is something that I think most RPGs struggle with. I guess it's just a being over it. From Sweet Stone features. Why am I getting +3 from my stone? Why is that giving me +3 Constitution? +1 from speed con. Oh, the saving throws. I gotcha. Okay. Our saves are all great. Yeah. Big benefit of being a cleric is that you get whatever. Okay, I think we're ready to go. Temple of All. Let's do this. Let's end this. But like Pathfinder Wrath of the Righteous, I think does a much better job of character progression. And having your choices matter for your side characters. Like your side characters have much more elaborate personal quests in Wrath of the Righteous. And you have a much more epic quest also.
No time to waste.
In Pillars of Eternity 2, there is some attempt made at some inter-party member drama. That it does surpass this, but it is still a weakness of the genre, I think. I think that... not here. This is also... There's also tons of stuff in the game that just seems underutilized. Like... Viconia or Cazador Zar, who both have like almost no dialogue, but you're expected to have this big dramatic relationship with them. Whereas in Wrath of the Righteous, for example, I was fascinated and in love with the villains of that game. They were so good. Pillars of Eternity 2 didn't do that great a job with its villains, but it did do a great job with its like, I don't know, whatever you want to call it, the whole god thing. It's drama with that. I would say that this game is good and maybe even great sometimes, but not like this legendary game that redefined the genre. I actually think Divinity Original Sin 2 is better. Okay, here we go.
A solitary rat may be trivial.
Priest silence.
So we're just gonna skip past all of these fights. We're not gonna do anything. We're gonna go straight to the final fight. I am ready for this to be over. I do think that this game's... I think this game has abysmal bug support.
Can you smell it? The brine.
Alright.
It's infused with magic. The brain is here.
I hate the fact that half the items in this game don't work properly. It triggers me so much. They have been through 8 patches.
Preparing, calculating, evolving.
You, by the way, never want to follow the intellect devourers here. They lead you into ambushes. You want to make your own way. Going any other way. Mistra boots? Mistra boots? I'm not feeling I really shouldn't try to improvise reviews of games. I love Larian. I have no problems. I hope they continue to make games. But I do think this one needed to be more polished. It's so exploitable and so unbalanced. This Act 3 is an excellent example. I have trivialized almost every fight in Act 3. It has been so much easier than Act 1, or Act 2. Even Act 1 was pretty trivialized. Almost everything can be... Oops. I don't actually care that this... I'm just gonna run. I forgot to go invisible there. It's okay, I don't think they can hit me. basically, aside from Merkel, I've never even really struggled with any fights in this entire game. And I'm on the maximum difficulty in fighting solo. That should say a lot about how exploitable this game is. Maybe that's a good thing. You know, maybe it's not really fair to say a game is not good because it's exploitable. But I will say most people who love this game have played through like 12 times, and I think that's where it's the worst. It's best on your first playthrough where you don't realize everything is bugs, where all of the characters are, or you're experiencing the party members for the first time, and all of the bosses are new and fascinating. I think it gets worse with Tactician and Honor mode, which would also would suggest multiple playthroughs. I like how they're also mind broken. In a way, I actually regret ever playing past my first playthrough. I wish that instead I had not played it for a couple years, and then with like a new friend or a girlfriend or something, I had done a role-playing playthrough. I think that would have ultimately left me with a better taste in my mouth. I will also say Divinity Original Sin 2 does better at co-op role-playing as well, because Divinity Original Sin 2 actually has mechanisms to role-play against each other. Like, I can argue with my other player in DBoss 2.
The brain. I can feel it in my head, gorging itself on my thoughts.
Something that, like, this game doesn't even acknowledge that there's another player in there.
It's your blood. You think
It's messing with your mind. Don't listen to it. Use the stones.
I lost. Damn.
Don't listen to it. Focus on the crown.
Damn, I lost again.
I need they were just there.
I won't allow it. Again. Dominate it.
When
This is the DC-99, which I expect they're going to lose.
This.
It'll be funny if we have to reload that checkpoint to until we get
This is
the
Elder Brain.
critical
It
hit.
has become something. I thought so too. It has been anticipating. We will need.
Okay, so I just got cock blocked by the Emperor. He stepped on the spot where I was going to land. Alright.
Sometimes freedom requires us to make sacrifices.
Gotta convince the Emperor here to go with us.
You can it to do mine. You will give the stones to me. I will. Now stand aside. Come. We. Come. It's time to leave.
Well, let's go. Alright.
But there must be a way past it.
Let's go, everyone.
Is dark. You held the future of a. How dare you parade around this abomination?
Failure bots.
Silence.
Oh. I actually didn't realize you ever fought this guy. Maybe I've just always passed that persuasion check. Alright, well, we can fight. That's fine. It's not a big deal. Where are you? Where's Voss? Where the hell is Voss? There's only... Oh, wait, here he is. Where is he? Oh, he's right here. You aren't even legendary, bro. Oh, right. I forgot they did that. Can I? I'm just curious. For intellectual purposes, I want to know if I could just skip this fight by jumping up that cliff. This is research at this point. We're obviously going to win the fight. Didn't you just see Voss miss 3 times in a row? Without darkness up?
Freedom requires us to make sacrifices. The problem you can ignore to the you will give the stones to me. Now, come. Come. It's time to leave.
Alright. So, I wanted to see if you can come over here and jump up to here. Maybe I can use one of my scrolls of Misty Step or to my dimension door. Could you get closer, please? Cool. Simple as that. What? You bastard!
How dare you parade around this abomination? Silence.
What if we turn invisible once we're up there? I do just want to know, like, if you could just totally, you know, make a fool out of Voss by completely bypassing him. It just sounds funny to me.
To make sacrifices. To defeat him, you will give the stones to me. I will. Now, come. Come. It's time to
I'm
leave.
gonna throw down a save in this next scene.
Chaos ahead.
So I can stop doing this.
There must be a way past it.
Okay. Can you?
It's dark. Chris! You held the future of a people
Huh.
in your hands.
Let's try invisibility.
Onward in her name.
Alright. Oh, Emperor, you're gonna have to... Well, as long as I go into turn-based mode, it should be fine. Viz. What is it with that? What?
How dare you parade around this abomination?
Fine, Voss, we'll fight. It's like the one fight in the entire game where I can't just turn invisible. Oh, I forgot they did that again.
Betrayer! You will not be the end of me, and you will not be the end of Scorpion!
You have potions of angelic reprieve? You have an inventory? You do. Let's cast Shield of Faith. Uh-huh. Yup. Tricked ya! Would you fly up here, please? Just get out of the way. You are not needed here. You bastards. Is this guy in some sort of weird darkness non-corner? It's annoying. Okay, well, protecting the Emperor is going to be difficult, apparently. Holy crap, why can you jump so far? Where's Mind Blast? Right, they're gonna counter it. whatever I do, they're going to counter it. Which means they're dead. And we're gonna have to reload. Well, actually, I can Sanctuarium. What's up here? I'm just curious. There's a chest up here. With P55. I wondered where he was. Alright, come on over, everyone. You can just chill. Wait, is Voss running around with a crossbow? Where's Voss? Oh, that's Voss. He is running around with a crossbow. Weird. Easy mode is easy. Boopity boopity doo. Game not prepared for. You know what really makes darkness overpowered, and I think is the root of why we get such weird behavior on it, even with people with dark vision, is because it both makes it dark and it blinds. So I think Larian just forgot to code people, or actually I think they just shouldn't have coded it so that it makes people blind. I can see like on an intuitive sense it would make sense for darkness to blind people, but the problem is they gave enemies dark vision, but they didn't give them immunity to blindness. So even if they can see in the dark, they can't see in darkness because they're blinded in the darkness. Does that make any sense? It doesn't. But that's because that's the way Larian coded it. That's not your sword. Wait, you had two swords. Sure.
On my way.
Okay, cool. We'll grab these crossbows since we're about to sell them. Voss. Sword. And veteran Gish. Have you ever played the game Gish? Oh, I loved that game when I was a teenager.
No time for Danny.
Alright, if you could... I know you can't loot. But if there's anything you can do to, like, throw these off the cliff, that would be nice. Is that a thing you can do? I guess not.
Let's get on with it. You must keep going.
Fine, we'll grab it. It might have like potions or something in it, which I do want. And we're gonna chug a potion once we get up there anyway. Actually, I think spell slots are less valuable than health. Let me drop some stuff. It did not have potions in it. Alright. Looks like we are not finishing in this episode, unfortunately.
Better get to it.
We'll probably get up to the final boss fight. Unless we want to make it a long episode. Maybe we'll make it a long episode.
We have lost much, but even when the last soul, it is more than a place. But today, this is
The one who was
The fist.
Appearances observe this.
The fist eye.
and I'm not.
I'm better.
Oh yeah, we got the owlbear.
I have marshaled
Barkus.
I'm in the mood.
We got Valerian. Nice.
The blood god has
Yeah.
All the strength of the lands we healed flows.
Apparently we got Halson too.
Nature's servant awaits.
We got Jahira. We didn't do High Harper.
The air is thick with anticipation. They're expecting a speech. Something to stir their hearts and put fun.
Well, we'll prepare Baldur and
Alright, so we've got Owlbear, Floric, Iron Hands, The Watch, Kuatoa, Silver Harp, and Nightbringer. We didn't get the mech. Why didn't we get the mech? Whatever, we got plenty. We got this dude here.
Bodies, bloods, this is the dream. You are smart to sneaks in. The Skelly boy said I could stay if I sold your stuff. So hurry up. Bye, bye, bye.
Sunbeam. We don't have a source of radiant damage, that's true. We do already have a Circle of Death. I think we mostly want these. And these. And perhaps these. Okay. I think this is what we want. Maybe the Sunbeam Scroll? I think we'll be okay without it, though. I think we have lightning and cold damage. Alright, let's sell everything we don't need. We're not using Defender's Flail. Don't need that, 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 don't need this. We won't be using Nyrona. We won't be using Silver Sword of the Astral Plane. We won't be using Voss's Silver Sword, Dark Justiciar Helmet, the Flawed Helldusk Helmet, Haste Helm, this, these three. We're not using that. And we're not using this. Alright, that's enough for everything we wanted. These do force damage. Fire and force damage, actually. Maybe we should grab these two. What can we sell for those? Gloves of Dex. Detect thoughts, dark vision, darkness, madness, burning hands, scroll of revivify, protection, energy, wall of ice, stone skin. We don't need stone skin. Stone skin is just really bad. Sleep. See in the well, see what it is. Visibility ring. We have potions for that. Eversight ring we won't need. Killer sweetheart we won't need. Mage's friend we won't need. Free action we won't need. Jumping we won't need. Poison resistance we won't need. Conduit ring we won't need. Sparks fall we won't need. Boots of speed we won't need. Dark Justiciar we won't need. Meisters we won't need. Swears. Actually, we might use Swearsy. Jack boots we won't need. Do we just have enough money to balance that? We do. Okay. Here we got it.
Don't go die.
So, I can't help but notice that Tubin isn't here. What is that about? Why no Tubin? We went through all that effort to get Tubin. No Tubin. We are Tubinless. We are there who are without Tubin.
Even I was surprised.
Okay, but we got to...
A welcome rest.
Let's at least get up to the thing. And Owlbear's here, right? Yeah, Owlbear's here. Let's go this way. Alright, we're gonna skip past this.
Fall back! Leave him be! We have to keep mindful. It's
I don't want...
Via invisibility. Are we using... I think we're using my invisibility. Get a little bit closer. Probably throw on Crusher's Ring here. Maybe even a haste spell, because we do have how many potions of angelic reprieve we have? Just or slumber? 2? Maybe we don't need to haste. Okay, so let's do it. Now, is this one of those maps where I can't dash for some reason? I cannot dash. I don't get it. I think you'll be teleported forward when we're done here. this where we're going?
Mustn't let anyone see.
Yeah, I think it is.
Part of the nether brain. We'll need to get closer though, up through the ruins.
Should have closed those doors, but oh well. Alright. And then we want to... There's a way to fly through this or something. But we'll just invis. Question is, if I turn off turn-based... will the Emperor get back to me before I can turn it back on? Let's find out. Or will he accidentally get into combat, I mean? He did not. Okay, we're good. Alright, let's go.
Need to tread softly.
Invisibility is so good. What are you shooting at? There are no enemies here for you to shoot at. Too high.
Better get to work.
Of space. What are you talking about? How did I only get that much out of a dash? It's weird. There's some sort of bug related to dashing where you don't get it if like you've already gone some sort of maximum amount of distance. Kind of makes you feel terrible for ever fighting this, doesn't it? So we'll just step through and we'll close the door. Here we are. And we're here. Just gonna close this. It should teleport up the Emperor with me once we go through. And we'll just do our prep, and we'll call it an episode. Push an evangelic for free, perfect. So let's. Are there any corpses here? For anime dead, or not? It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Let's just summon our friends. Let's 8, level 4. Let's freedom of movement. Anything long resty from 3? I don't think so. Other than anime dead, but I don't have any corpses. Unless I kill a ghoul. No, I don't think that works. Alright, well, anyway. I think we're ready to go in to drink a potion of whatchamacallit. And to start the final fight. Are y'all excited? I'm excited. What elixir should we drink? So we got... I think we're going to need damage more than anything. So we might want the viciousness one. We may also go with vigilance. Or bloodlust is pretty good-ish, maybe? Heal giant strength. It's probably viciousness. Because all we really care about is being able to kill the mother of the brain at the end. What would we do with additional level 4 slots? Well, first off, we should actually just drink one of those right now. Drink. And death ward ourselves. If we drink another one, we get another slot. No, we don't. Okay, we will take a break here, and in the next episode, we will go and fight the final battle. Ba-ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba! Charge! Where's us? There he is. Bye, everyone!